So, yeah, that just happened. As a Canadian guy who has been making videos about the 2026 men's ice hockey tournament at the Milano Cortina Winter Olympic Games, as a guy who is from Vancouver, who cheers for the red and white maple-leafed jerseyed hockey team, and who has been eagerly anticipating a win after 12 years of no NHL players at these Olympics, I can confidently say now that I am not confident. Team USA has to be the favorite, right? 6-2, dominating victory over Team Slovakia in the semifinals. 39-24 the shots on goal. It was just a total massacre for the Americans against the Slovaks. Yes, there were some casualties. Yes, there were some injuries. Yes, there were some guys that you preferred not to see get removed from the game. And yes, Team Slovakia did get 2 in the third. But when a game is 5-0 in the first 2 periods, this is what Jannik Hansen said on Sportsnet 650. When it's that high, when the score is that lopsided, there's nothing to learn anymore from that game. It's already a done deal. Anytime a game is a 5-0 at the start of the third, you already know who is going to win. And betting against or believing in the opposition is just a fool's task. But now, we have ourselves a confirmed finals matchup, a gold medal game, 5:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:10 a.m. Eastern, Canada versus US on Sunday. Meanwhile, the bronze medal game takes place tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. Pacific, 2:40 p.m. Eastern, Slovakia versus Finland. Finland, of course, is the defending champs, I'm pretty sure. Is that what happened in 2022? Men's ice hockey at the Beijing Olympics? Let's just go out there and verify that. I think I should be able to do that. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Finland beat the Olympic athletes from Russia, or the Russian Olympic Committee, back in 2022. Slovakia got the bronze medal. Obviously, Juraj Slafkovsky was on that list. In 2022, he'll be representing the team once more as they play in this year's bronze medal game versus Finland. But let's focus on today's United States and Slovakia game. Honestly, there's not really too much to go out there and say. The US was just so good, they poured it on. They didn't have the same struggles getting to the gold medal game like the Canadians did. Team Canada having to fight back and come back twice in a row from dire situations against Czechia and Team Finland. The US, on the other hand, they've been just pretty good the entire time. Obviously, the win today, 6-2 against Slovakia. They won in overtime the other day, too, against Team Sweden, which obviously, it's close, too. But they were in control, and they did lead that game up until the last minute where Mika Zibanejad scored to tie things up. Quinn Hughes was the hero on that night. Today, you can say there were multiple heroes. Goals were scored by Dylan Larkin, Tage Thompson, Jack Hughes, Jack Eichel, Juraj Slafkovsky, Brady Tkachuk, and Pavel Regenda. And we're going to dive into all of the goals here as they were posted onto the R Hockey subreddit. Thank goodness for the folks who clipped these and put them available on the internet so we could actually read and scroll and watch them together. Just kidding, we're not going to watch. I'm going to get flagged, and my channel's going to get removed if I do that. But let's go out there and look at Dylan Larkin opening the score 1-0 against Slovakia. He gets a beautiful pass there from Zach Werenski and just dashes right through Main Street, comes in on goal, shoots and scores. It's a beautiful goal. These are the kinds of plays that the Canadians just could not find the space or time to do in their 2 games against Czechia and Finland. They just could not get open space. But Team USA, you're going to notice a pattern with a lot of these goals. They're able to get a lot of open space. 2-0, you have Tage Thompson, who snipes the one-timer on the power play to double up the lead and to give this 2-0 advantage to the US. The pass comes over to Thompson. He is on the far left-hand quarter of your screen there, and then he just buries it. Ooh, it's a beautiful shot. A la Nathan McKinnon there, if you wanted to say that, really. Making it 3-0. 7 minutes left in the second period. It is Jack Hughes, who dangles around Tomáš Tatar. He fires, and he scores. Jack Hughes finally getting that swagger back. Hey, you speak about Juraj Slafkovsky getting his swagger in the mix. Hey, well, Jack Hughes, he's doing the same. He dances around, I believe, his former teammate in Tomáš Tatar. Yeah, Tatar was a Devil. He was probably there at the same time as Jack Hughes, right? Dances around his former teammate, shoots and scores. It's a beautiful goal, and the US is up 3-0. Making it 4-0. Brady Tkachuk throws it out in front for Jack Eichel, who comes in all alone. He does a quick little deke to the backhand, and it's a beautiful upstairs top shelf goal. 4-0 USA. The goaltender gets pulled. Slovakia's backup goalie, who plays in the Czech League, ends up coming in relief. And then there's another goal that goes in afterwards. A shot goes wide and bounces off the backboards to Jack Hughes, who scores his second goal of the contest. That's a classic goal, isn't it? It's the old Kevin Bieksa off the boards to Maxime Lapierre in Game 5 of the finals against Timmy Thomas. And Jack Hughes gets his second of the night. He looks super happy to have been able to score that goal. Yeah, there you go, baby. It's 5-0. The Slovaks would not go down without a fight, though, as Connor Hellebuyck, early in the third period, gets caught out of position after coming out to play the puck, and the Slovaks center it back for Juraj Slafkovsky, who walks in, he shoots, and he scores. The potential MVP of the Olympic men's ice hockey tournament, Juraj Slafkovsky continues his point production streak as he walks in and snipes it on an out-of-position Connor Hellebuyck. Montreal still loves you, buddy. What a crazy good tournament he has had so far. And then Brady Tkachuk gets himself a breakaway afterwards. He gets a really nice backhand right through the wickets there. Really nice little play, and it is a 6-1 hockey game, all before Pavel Regenda gets a final goal to make it 6-2. He comes in all alone, he's got a lane, and one thing about Pavel Regenda that we have seen out of him in the San Jose Sharks is that he absolutely can rip a puck, and especially in tight, he gets good elevation on it. Little flick of the wrist there, he's able to throw it upstairs, and he makes it 6-2 for the US. That's all she wrote there, folks. It was a complete slaughter at the hands of the Americans, and Slovakia, obviously, I'm not going to say that they were ever the favorites to win a game against the Americans, but they tried. The US is just better, I guess. Now, heading into tomorrow's game, I would love to say that Canada is better than the Americans, but I honestly don't know. It just feels like the US has been unstoppable. At every step of the way this tournament, Canada has looked vulnerable. So if there's any team that's really going to challenge the Americans, it is the Canadians, of course. But I'm just not too confident they're going to be able to pull it off. Maybe Canada goes out there and wins 7-0 and I look like a fool on Sunday. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Americans and the Slovaks 6-2 victory for Team USA? I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.